Hello, everybody. Come on in. Just getting some vegetables ready for this segment. I told you I was gonna be cooking. My hair's gonna get on my nerves. I already said. Since I'm cooking for myself, I'm all good. Let's see what time it is. Y'all read the description. Y'all know I'm cooking. So just prepping, waiting on some people to come in. Hopefully I have some people join me tonight. Views have been low. I guess y'all think I'm not going live anymore since I took a little break. Take care of business. Empty my trash bowl. Okay. Wait on some people. If you're with me, have some hearts so I can see who's joining me tonight. Hopefully I get a little participation. Once you see I'm cooking, I'm gonna be talking too, but mainly cooking. I see somebody. Hey. Some green peppers. I'm about to wash them. I'm in my little lounge dress, y'all, because I'm relaxing tonight. This is a laid-back segment. So just come on in with me and watch me cook. Right now I'm prepping some vegetables. Have you guys ever heard of egg roll in a bowl? Shalom, shalom, brother. How are you? I know you cussing me out. She never answers the phone. I've been busy. Sorry. I'm going to get with you for sure. I'm doing wonderful. Wonderfully blessed. How are you? Good. Good. That's a blessing. I'll be cooking, can ya? I know that's right up your alley because you be cooking too. We're going to talk a little bit too. I thought I'd cook with you guys tonight. I told you I would, so I said I gotta be a woman of my word and do what I said I'm gonna do. All praises, praising Yah, hallelujah. You know I'm still in that, doing just that. Give him all the praise, all the honor, all the glory. Come on, y'all, come on in. We cooking. This is a low carb. You can make it with ground chicken, ground pork. I used to do it with pork when I used to do pork. But I started eating this when I was going keto because I couldn't have carbs, so egg rolls wouldn't work. So I had to make egg rolls in a bowl. I found this on Pinterest. Give me 1 minute, I'm gonna throw this away. If you guys hear my grandkids in the background, just ignore it. That's why I haven't called you either, Kenya, because I've been busy with the kids and working and all that. Please share this live. This is a good recipe. You guys are gonna like it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I want to give all praises to the Most High for allowing me to be with you all this evening. I'm so excited because I'm doing my favorite thing, and that is cooking. I love to cook, guys, and I'm in the process of, vamping some recipes to get them healthier, non-dairy, vegan based. You can add meat if you're not vegan. You can switch it up however you want to. Haven't been eating pork, shellfish, all that good stuff. So I've been just trying different things to help me out so I can still satisfy my taste buds. So basically we'll just be cooking tonight and talking about whatever you guys want to talk about. I hope you guys get a little interactive with me tonight. Just drop down some comments, some questions about what I'm cooking, things I like to cook with. I'm here for you all tonight. And like I mentioned, we'll be cooking egg roll in a bowl. And basically you're gonna need a cabbage mix. I like to get the ones with the red cabbage mixed in there. If you guys ever seen that coleslaw mix, that's what it is, coleslaw mix. You can do it with the red cabbage and carrots or without, whichever you choose. I had this little nifty thing on hand because I was gonna do fish tacos, and I like using this kit without the dressing packet because they use dairy in theirs, but I usually make my own dressing, and I'll do that with you guys one day, but I decided not to because I said I was going to cook for you guys. So you can use a real cabbage, or you can get this kit already made up, and it has the carrots and the cilantro and the cabbage, and or you can get the regular coleslaw mix, whatever you decide. So I'm going to get everything prepped up. How was you guys this week? Is it 7 o'clock yet? People normally come on around 7. And I like extra carrot in mine, so I buy this bag of shredded carrot all the time for my salad, so I'm going to add some of this to it. But basically, I add bell pepper and onion to mine, so I'll be cutting this up and leaving it on the cutting board. I'm going to do that real quick. Hopefully by the time I finish this, I get some people on here to chat and watch. I just julienne this up. Can y'all see it? And I'm going to talk a little bit. So my week has been pretty good. Not too much going on since the last time I seen you guys. Just taking care of the grandbabies. My granddaughter had a little pool gathering for her born day because we weren't doing anything and it was warm, and my daughter was worried about not having a birthday party for her, which she does this every year. I mean, she's a great mom and she tries to do something with her kids every year. And this year I was getting them on right in between her birthday, so I'm getting them for the summer. And my son just so happened to have his big shebang on the 5th, and her birthday's on the 10th. So she stayed up here for her birthday, but she just had a lot to do, running around, taking care of business she needed to take care of here. And she's pregnant, she's expecting, so just telling her, don't put too much on yourself than you can bear. You do it every year, so don't feel bad, but she gets that from me because I'm the same way. I always feel bad for not being able to do stuff for my kids. But long story short, we had cake and ice cream here for her, and saying happy birthday to her, and she got her rest that night. So we decided to do a formal thing for her on Sunday, since our pool had opened up here, and it turned out really good. Shout out to my bestie, one of my good friends. She came over with her daughter and celebrated with us, and we had a great time. You guys probably saw some pictures and some stuff on Snap. But I'm not going to do a lot of that bell pepper because I'm going to just be making this for myself. Elvis is in the background being ornery. Come on over here. Nah, he ain't got no shirt on. Oh, he gonna go put one on. He likes to show it off. He likes the fun, interactive ones because he was like, Mama, your background is boring for one minute. And the mom said the same thing. He was like, show people every part of you. So y'all gonna be seeing some more fun stuff. It'll get more interesting. Anyway, you can, this is an option. You can put this in here. The recipe doesn't call for onion and bell pepper, but I like to have extra stuff in mine because I'm extra. Extra. You still waiting on your vegan chili? You really want me to shop? You done been to Chicago and everywhere. You better come on up here and get the vegan chili. I'll cook for you. I had family in town for the party, and I made vegan spaghetti for them, and they said they think they're hooked. But anyway, this is what I used for the vegan spaghetti, and I had some left over. And normally I would do a ground pork or ground chicken when I was eating meat, but I don't anymore. And this has 18 grams of protein, y'all, per 3/4 of a cup. So that's really, really good. That's good. It's a Gardein brand. I don't know if you guys have a Sprouts where you are. Comment below if you have a Sprouts, if you even know what Sprouts is. Hey Gwen, how are you? Oh yeah, you're gonna like this. So good to see you. I miss you guys. I used to work with Gwen at St. Luke's South, and we both were information coordinators. I can't believe I remember that. Anyway, Gwen cooks really good food too. She's a great cook. So anyway, this is plant-based ground beef. You see how they spell beef? Because they don't want you to say beef. But anyway, I use this with my for my vegan spaghetti, and they loved it. But I like going to stuff like this when I want to do my tacos and stuff. And Gardein is a really good brand. I use some other brands too at Walmart, and they're okay. But I really, really like Gardeins, and they have burgers too, and they taste just like burgers. But anyway, yeah, we're going to use that instead of the pork. And the thing is with this, you guys do not want to fry this up like it's a regular hamburger round. You want to try to sprinkle it in towards the end so it can keep its texture and don't just disintegrate in your meal. Yes, it's been a long time. I'm going to be using aminos too because it adds a meaty flavor. Normally, you would just use your soy sauce with this recipe. When you heard of egg roll in a bowl, I'm sure you have. You're a big Pinterest. But anyway, normally you would just use that alone. But we're going to use a little bit of aminos too. So, I'm going to shut up talking so much and get this going. Extra virgin olive oil. If you're vegan, you want to go with this because it adds a lot of depth of flavor. You don't want a cheap olive oil when you're cooking. Anything really, but especially if you're vegan, you don't want to do that. So I always go home and get my good shoreline. Had some people come up from out of town and they brought me olive oil, and I love them forever for that. So I'm gonna be generous. I'll say about 2.5 tablespoons of that stuff, and let it get a little hot. And while it's getting hot, I'll talk to you guys about whatever. Thank you, Han. You, my food be looking good. Everybody say it's good. I really believe my hands are blessed. I don't give myself credit enough for what I do, but yeah. I can't wait to bring this food to you guys in a real restaurant. Like, it's going down. It's gonna manifest. I'm manifesting it now, but when the whole completion of it come around, Man, it's gonna be something wonderful. And it's gonna be healthy food and a comfortable atmosphere for us vegans, and traditional food too. Like, I just want a place where we all can have togetherness and eat. Like, some people were, they're traditional food bashers, bashing people who still eat meat and stuff. Like, I've always been a person like, um, I believe in unity, and we're all different. We all have our preferences. We all have different opinions. So it's whatever. And I really believe if you have that togetherness and people start tasting it or sitting down and sharing foods, just like with different ethnicities. We used to have this at St. Luke's. We used to have a ethnic committee, and I was a part of it, and we would have a potluck, and everybody from their nationality would make a potluck, and we all would sit. And that's how my taste buds got equipped to liking a lot of stuff like Indian food and Asian foods and stuff like that, because we would sit down and try those things together. I heard my oil popping, so I decided to put it on in there. But anyway, like I was saying about the restaurant, yeah, I want to incorporate everything there when I do get it up and running. Oh yeah, I have a question. I do have a question. I don't understand why vegans want things to taste like me. I'm the same way. I see people using seitan a lot to make like fake chicken and all that stuff. I'm not like that. It's certain things like the chicken wings and stuff like that. I use cauliflower and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Just to get me away from it. But once you're vegan so long, you kind of get out of that. You really want the wholeness of it, the real fresh, clean tasting of it. Because that's how I am. Like, and I really believe that's just a lot of people who are trying to just jump on the bandwagon to say they're doing something. Because if you really want to do something to eat healthy and cleaner, it's all about the naturalness of it. Like I was just saying, a lot of people try to make fake chicken sandwiches and all this stuff, and I'm just like, what's the point? I'm scared to eat that stuff because I just think about all the preservatives and fillers and things that they have to put in it to make it look like that. I'm not with it. Now the ground round and stuff like that, I know what's in it. Like the meatloaf I make, don't get me wrong, it's normal to feel that if you've been eating like that forever, but you don't want to try to use all this stuff they're coming out with, because it's an oxymoron. Like, they're literally using the same preservatives and fillers and stuff that you're trying to get away from. My thing is, it's like the dairy. I really feel like I've never been a type to really like, oh, I'm vegan, because I still do. That's why I call myself the fake vegan chick, because I still do like butter and stuff like that. But as far as milk, sour cream, anything that'll curdle on my stomach, I did this because it made me feel better. It's not because, oh, I want to be vegan like everybody else. It literally just made me feel better, and I want to get to the point to where I just eat more cleaner things. And yeah, that kind of makes me mad too. It really does. I was just talking about that, and I was saying, I don't know how they keep on making all this food to look like it's real food. Like, either you're vegan or you're not, And if you're not, just own it. Own it. But nah, I don't think those are real vegans. I really don't. I'm on this Facebook page that is vegan, and they do a lot of stuff with vegetables. I've always been this way. My cousin Missy, if she was on here, Latangela, she would attest to that. I've always had like an exquisite palate when it comes to eating food. I don't like to eat nothing that's gonna weigh me down and make me feel heavy. And back in the one day, and not too long ago, like, I think they make it like that to where they can keep you down as a society and not eating good things, because if you think about it, it's cheaper to eat like that. And now I just feel like I've just found ways to get around that. Vegan food goes a long way if you know what you're doing. Like, if my veggies are going bad, I literally chop them up and put them in the freezer, or I ground them up and make like a a cauliflower patty, and it may look like a chicken patty or something, but it's literally cauliflower. And my thing is too, Gwen, it's not about making it look like it's real food, it's the texture. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're vegan, it's hard to get this texture in your diet. Well, when you cut out meat, let's stop saying vegan. When you cut out meat, it's hard to get that texture in your diet, and you fight for that. Some people, like me myself, if I don't have right textures and consistency, I don't feel like I'm full. So that's when I'll try to add in a little, some of this, and I always read the packages, the backs. If it's more than 5 to 6 ingredients in it, I'm not using it. It's like my cheese. I made my own cheese because I don't like nutritional yeast. I just don't. It doesn't taste natural to me, and I don't miss cheese that much. At first I did, but the longer I went without doing it, it didn't bother me. So we have that ground up, but I get what you're saying. I totally agree too. So that's all. It shouldn't have got that dark, but it'll be fine. I was talking around my mouth to y'all. So these little packets come in here. I normally don't even use it. I'll probably use that dehydrated corn out of there. But these are at Aldi's, guys, and this is another reason why I wanted to do this, is to show you guys some products that you can use, and it's cheap. If you're thinking about going meatless, vegan, Aldi's is your place. Okay, they have these little packages. I think they're like $2.29. If I do fish tacos with the kids, I'll get this. And they have the season, the creamy sauce packet is really good, but I don't use it. I use vegan mayo. Hand me my vegan mayo so I can show them. And I like another brand, but it's way expensive, and Sprouts just got this. Do you have a Sprouts by you guys? No. That in the blue top. But anyway, Sprouts is good. Walmart is coming a long way. They got a lot of stuff, and if you're looking for plant-based things in your store, they're gonna be in the vegetable aisle. They have a little refrigerator section, guys, and that's where they're keeping everything at. So follow your heart. Their cheeses is good too, but I like making my own. If I do a plant-based cheese, it'll always be white. It'll never be yellow, because that yellow stuff, they use a lot of nutritional yeast, and I just don't like it. That just gets back to me saying how important I think it is to stay away from those fillers and preservatives, because that's the main reason why you're doing this, I would think. But anyway, and don't believe the hype that you're gonna lose a lot of weight and all that. I'm a healthy girl. It's a lot of carbs and plant-based things, but your overall heart healthiness is what you should be aiming for. And there's no magic pill. You literally have to work out and be consistent with it for years, and I just feel better, you know. But anyway, this is the good Vegan-A's, and then it's another one I use that's the more pricey one. I'm bad with names and stuff, guys, but this is that Sprouts, and I use this to make all my sauces and stuff with the little almond milk. So it'll do the same thing that packet from Aldi's is doing. Yes, this is good stuff. I love this one. I love it. Yes, you would, but you grow your own garden, your food at home, don't you, Gwen? I've seen you advertise some food, so you're on the right track. That cauliflower, and make you a dairy-free batter. I love beer batter. I'm gonna do a beer batter onion ring with you guys. I started to do it tonight, but I didn't go get beer. But I love the beer batters. Those are so good, and it's literally dairy-free. I really believe, like, I'm not gonna bash meat, because sometimes I'll eat fish, and I really feel like I would go back to eating meat, never chicken again, never. I get so sick. I think it's because a lot of antibiotics and stuff they put up, not antibiotics, you know what I'm saying, all the injections, well, they put antibiotics in them too. They're injecting them with all this stuff to make them so much bigger. Chickens never were big like that back in the day, but that's the first thing that started messing with my digestive system, so I'll never go back to that. But as far as the little fish, I do it. I do it. So the main thing for me is the dairy. The dairy was tearing me up, and I don't know why, but I've heard that milk was not even supposed to be for human consumption, but I don't know how true that is, so I won't get on that bandwagon. So you want to season up your mix. You see the onions are in there, the bell pepper. I have a little ground ginger. It will be, oh, let me put in my garlic first. I should have put that in with the peppers and onions. I buy this big old thing from Walmart, and it lasts me forever. So just put in about a tablespoon of garlic, depending on how much you like. You can do fresh garlic too. It's just easier. I work smart, not hard. Especially with me, because 9 times out of 10 when I do a dish for myself at home, it's just for me. Sometimes the kids will eat it, but it's something that's gonna last me for like 3 or 4 days, and I just cook it real fast because I don't put time into stuff that's for me. Now when I cook for you guys, I take it slower, but for me, I just go fast. So I have some ground ginger. I already put a little, I'm going to put a little bit of salt, not much, but it's going to be towards the end because, you know, salt draws out moisture. We put a few more of these carrots in there because I like mine with more carrots. I wish I had green onion, but I don't. But if I did, I will put some of that towards the end as well. Steroids. That's what I meant to say. Girl, you better watch me, okay? I will say something wrong in a minute. Y'all should know that anyway. But that's what this is about. This is not fake. This is not pretend. This is real life stuff. My life. Oh, gosh. That's so funny. I bet you somebody's up there talking. She's crazy. Did she just say antibiotics? But they're using everything. They are. They're doing everything to those chickens. So if you guys are eating chicken, please, please be sure to be buying the steroid free, and I think it is what I said. But anyway, I always buy the organic chicken, cage free eggs for the children because they still eat eggs and all that stuff. So just be sure to do that. Thank you, Gwen. Thank you. Oh, yes, I will invite you to dinner anytime. Anytime. I'll even come and cook for you, girl. So, I'm going to go ahead and season it because those carrots will wilt down by themselves pretty quickly. So, take your ground ginger. So, I got to go to court next week, y'all. Remember I told y'all about Elvis and his little fight at school and how we had to go meet with the superintendent? I put about half a tablespoon of ginger in mine. But anyway, so I'm thinking everything's over. We get a summons in the mail. Good thing I check my mail because I don't check my mail a lot. Because I get to view my mail online up here up north. They'll send you an email of everything. So I probably check my mail probably 2-3 times a month, if that. And because I don't get a lot of mail. So I'm trying to sell my vehicle. Have you guys heard of Pedal? It's a company like you rent it where they come and buy your old vehicle. I hate to part with this vehicle, y'all, because this is the vehicle I'll talk to you guys about my dad and how he helped me. You know, all that, go watch another segment. But anyway, just to make a long story short, I'm selling it because it's just no need to keep it. But it came out and I thought I had the original title, but I didn't. I don't know if they mailed it a long time ago and I just overlooked it. Don't check my mail. Don't open my mail. Don't do that. But anyway, I went and got a new title, so they're gonna come back out and get it. And that's why I've been checking the mail, so I can make sure I don't miss it this time. So anyway, Ellis brings it back in and he's like, okay, this is this and this. And we weren't going to open it because we thought it was just something the superintendent was just verifying, hey, he could come back to school. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. That's not what it was. Okay? They said we have to come to court for disturbance of the peace. Now, it was a fight at school. Can y'all help me understand that? Please, please drop some stuff. Because I don't even understand that. Aminos, we're going to put that in. But anyway, I called up there. And she said, oh, so you don't know anything about this? I said, no, ma'am, I don't. I do have some chopped chives that dried. So I'm going to use those as a green onion. I was like, no, ma'am, I don't know nothing about this. What's going on? And this is a salt-free agent. We'll put that in. And all that is some from the Dollar Tree, Mrs. Dash. But it was $1 versus $4. We have white wine vinegar. Y'all see I'll measure now, right? That's about a tablespoon. And then I have some real wine. Shout out to my girl Heather at my job. She got this for you, girl. It's a little wine cap. And I thought it was so cute, so I just used it. Put about a tablespoon of wine in there. And just let it cook and simmer. This is just building up your Asian flavors, really. It's so good, guys. You guys are going to love it. And if anybody don't follow along with this, mine is just a little bit more spiced up. You can always find this Eggroll in a bowl. Pinterest, that's where I find it. I just add stuff to mine. Pinterest, Google. They got it too. But anyway, so I called up there. She was like, you don't know anything about this? I was like, I sure don't, ma'am. What's going on? And she was like, well, it was an incident. She named the date. I was like, oh, that's from the school. But why did they even label it like that? But anyway, I had to take $30 up there. Him and the other student will be present. It's like a court hearing. Like, he really has to go to court. And that's why I explained to him, like, this stuff is going to follow you. I don't care if nothing comes out of it. They're literally, when they run your name, your social security number, this is going to pop up. And he wants to play sports and, you know, go out for a scholarship to do all these different sports and stuff. I was like, it just don't look good. And that was just going back to me reiterating a couple weeks ago when I was just saying, like, the things that other people get away with, you're not going to be able to get away with. And it's going to ruin you. Like, it will try. But all praises to y'all. We know who we are in y'all. I just thank him for the warning before destruction, because this was something that the enemy is set out to meant for evil for him. But I'm just praising the Most High because I know that something good is going to come out of it. And this is getting his attention more. Like, he was just like, are you serious? Like, no. Because I told him, I was like, next year, no getting in trouble. Mom, they said I can't have any fights. Everybody gets in trouble. I was like, but, you know, kids, you can tell them all you want to and they don't listen to you. But I bet you this gets his attention, especially when we're going to be in a real courtroom and everything. So, I don't know. But it is what it is. I ain't gonna worry about it. I'm just going to take it for what it is. And hopefully this will be his little wake-up call. Because, like I said, you could tell your kids and preach to them all day long. But do they get it? No. They want to still do what they want to do. So, whatever. But I thought I'd share that with you guys. So, this is cooking down. You want to cook it down all the way, because it's not going to take no time. You just want to warm up your ground round. Me, myself, I'll eat that just like that. I don't even have to have it, but I wanted to make it look more like a traditional egg roll in a bowl for you guys, for people who are familiar. We have these. Guess where I got these from? I think I talked about these. Dollar Tree. You get 10 pieces and they're bomb diggity. And then we have some sweet and sour sauce from the Aldi. So there are ways to do this stuff, guys. We don't go out and we don't spend money at Chinese restaurants or none of that. I got me a little rice maker. I make my jasmine rice, sprinkle it with the little the water sugar syrup water, and make it a little sticky like they do in the restaurant. Like, I do all that stuff at home. My kids, they're pretty lucky to have me. I remember when I was younger, my grandma and then would cook the same stuff. And I would experiment, me and Latangela we would experiment with stuff, and I still do it to this day. So I'm gonna put a little bit of brown sugar in there, not much, maybe a half a teaspoon, just to get a little sweetness. You know, our Asian food has a little sweetness going on to it. And then we have some pad thai. You guys ever seen that? Asian cuisine pad thai. It's a classic sweet and tangy Thai sauce for Thai noodles. But I just put a little hint in there. Half a tablespoon, if that. Quarter tablespoon. And mix it around. And it gives it a nice little brown color as well. Yeah, I don't have no problem with eating that just like that myself, but some people have to have all that. When I was younger, my mom, she told me that she had to make me eat meat. And then when I was married, my husband, he was a big breakfast eater. And he always wanted to eat breakfast, and I would eat it with him, especially on Saturdays. But I noticed every time we ate it, I would feel sick. And come to find out, it was the eggs. Like, I couldn't even tolerate the eggs on my stomach. So it made a lot of sense when I couldn't tolerate the chicken anymore, because they come from the same base or whatever. But yeah, I just can't do it. I can't. So anyway, that cut me out from eating the eggs, and I used to love deviled eggs and stuff like that. But yeah, I've never been a real meat person, heavy on meat. So I'm gonna taste this before we move on. I made the kids tacos tonight. My grandkids, they love them. They like stuff like that. But I'm amazed at how I've gotten away from stuff like that. It doesn't even bother me no more to eat it. It looks like an egg roll, don't it? Stuff in the middle anyway. That is so good. That little brown sugar and the tanginess from the pad thai and the rice wine vinegar and the white wine. You still have a little crunch to it. Those carrots, it brings that crunch a little further too. I think that's why I like them so much. I'm gonna put a little red pepper in here. Red pepper flake. And that's about it. I'm gonna crumble those crumbles in it. And I'll probably do a couple egg rolls later, which I shouldn't, but hey, I'm not on a keto anymore, so I can have it. Anybody got any questions, anything they want to say? That's what I just said. Yep. Wednesday, is there any crunch going in? Can you do wonton crispy things? Yeah, because like I said, I'm not keto anymore. I can do the wontons, the ones when I used to go to the Chinese place, you know, the little fried ones they have. You can fry them yourself. You can get the egg roll sheets and cut them up and fry those. I'll be doing my crisp element, or you can do tortilla chips too. I've had that before with just eating it with tortilla chips and made more like a dip. This is what I'm going to be having tonight though. And I'm going to show y'all my little gadget my honey bought me. He's something else. He always doing something. Anybody heard of a new wave? Let me turn this around. So this is what I'll be cooking mine in. He bought me this, and it's all tech savvy. It's super cute. I never would do stuff like this for me. Shout out to my honey. He's a mess. He was like, you don't ever talk about me or shout me out or anything. But I do. I love him so much. He got me spoiled as a rotten. Anyway, I don't even know how to use this. My son was like, what in the George Jetson's going on up in here? I was like, tell me about it. But anyway, you have your air fry mode. You have broil, bake. You can dehydrate. Ooh, it comes with the pizza stone too, guys. The pizza stone is the bomb. Preheat roast. And then I got this big old thing here he got me. Sorry, we got one. And it's I like this one better than anything, guys. I can do a whole roast in there. You can sear it, because I like to sear my roast first. You can sear it, then you can change the settings. I've done some amazing chicken and rice in here for the kids. I can't wait to do chili in here, vegan chili. But it's huge. It was a 6-quart, but he wanted me to have the 8-quart, so he paid for an upgrade. But yeah, I like this more than the other one because it's more like a crock pot and it's easier, but it's a pressure cooker. So I really like that. But anyway, this is what it looks like when it's heating up and everything. Elvis uses this and he doesn't clean it out, and I was so mad about it. I was like, you need to stop using my stuff. My mom was like, you are stingy. It's like, it's mine though, and I'm gonna clean it out. I'm tired of him messing with my stuff. Okay, Gwen, what you say? Maybe it's a wake up scared. Maybe it's just a wake up like scared straight thing. I understand student court, but seems too final going to real court. It might be student court. I've never had to go through this before. And that's what I'm mad about, because I'm just like, boy, you got me going through stuff I've never went through. My kid, he likes to get mad and be like, oh, I'm not perfect like Arteriana and Tatiana. And it's not that. It's just I just going through certain things with him I feel like I shouldn't be going through. Especially something like this, you know. And he's a good kid for the most part, but he's real immature. He don't take things seriously as they are, you know. And especially in this day and age we're living in, I don't want to make it about black and white or anything, but our young men have targets over their heads. And like, I told him, I just want you to come home to me, because so many young black males are not males, period. He's 14 now. But I've been gave them to talk when they were little, even before like the Trayvon Martin stuff was happening. I used to, you know, give them to talk about them just making it home to me, you know. If you're approached by an officer or person of authority, you know, you need to follow their orders, and you know, and do whatever it takes for you to make it home to me. You know, we'll figure everything else out later. Just make it home to me. And I've always told them this, and now I stress that even more. And we even went to the point to where I demonstrated how to hold your hands up when they start driving. Literally put your hands on the dash if you're pulled over. We have a little identification thing where, you know what I'm saying, when they do start driving, it literally be ready for them to not even have to reach for anything. Like, it's really right there so they can see it, you know what I'm saying, while they're being approached or being pulled over. So we've taken all that things into play, and we've come up with a plan. But it's certain things I feel like he just kind of walks into purposeful, because he know he got a strong advocate in me and his father and in the mind, you know what I'm saying. So the young man that helped me with Rye got pulled over one day with Rye. He was so upset when he told me about. Yeah, it's really getting bad, Gwen. I don't even like to even talk about it, because I feel like we're all the Father's children and we all should be treated equally, but it's just not the fact of the matter these days, you know. So I'm not gonna say I'm scared, because I trust the Father and everything. Like, if he was to take my son tomorrow, I would still trust him. But if I can do something to prevent that, and instill something in him to prevent it, that's what's gonna be done. I felt so bad they thought he was someone else. Yeah. And all praises that it didn't end worse, because assumptions are being made before they even verify these days, and it's just so sad. It's so sad to the point to where I don't even like watching First 48 and shows like that anymore, because it's just like, to just know that we're living in those days and ages, it's just like, it is what it is. So, but yeah, on a lighter note, I think this is all done. I'm gonna add in those crumbles. I'll show you what they look like. It looks like ground bacon to me. What you guys think? Can you see that? But yeah, they got a little spring in them when you eat them. Now, if I'm doing tacos or something, I like to do brown mushrooms. I'll put them in a food processor with some, I'll soak some pecans, and I'll add them with the brown mushroom. Yeah, I'm not going to use a lot of it because, like I said, I don't really need it, but that's what it looks like. And it's so good. And like you said, you could crunch up some wontons in it and go to town. I've even tried to do apples. I'll do apples in mine. Like if I have some tuna one day, I'll dice apples up in it, and that gives texture too. So I'll plate it up a little bit for you and let you guys see what it looks like, and then that's it. That's it. That's all. What's up, Elva? What's up?
No, I heard it when I came in here.
I'm glad. What you want to tell us? What you want to tell people? Because they can hear what you're saying too.
I can't tell you about that.
Oh, he said he can't say it on there. This is my most honorest kid ever, go.
You know that's not
Honoring.
And the best looking, don't forget that.
Conceited as well. My friends say he's just confident. I said, nah, this boy is conceited.
I'm about to see them just confident.
Whatever, boy. He stay in the mirror now, dude. I'll be like, get up out my face. He's a good kid. He loves his mama. That's my one kid that always check on me. He said, or Terrion said he gonna put me in a home because he got stuff to do. Or Elvis said, no, I'm not putting my mama in a home. So he's gonna definitely be that one to take care of me.
What? What?
Oh, yeah, Terrion heard his name. I told him you said you was gonna put me in a home because you got stuff to do.
Oh, see, I'm be traveling the world.
This kid is stupid.
I didn't say because I had stuff to do.
That's what you said.
Travel the world.
He said he got to travel the world. Ain't that stuff to do, y'all? Gonna put his mama in the home.
It's gonna be the best home.
That's okay, because I got a suitable mate that's gonna make sure I'm gonna be all right. I'll see that. It's good, don't it? It is a little brown sugar in it.
It smells like that keto stuff.
It is. It's egg roll in a bowl. He said it smelled like that keto stuff. I used to swear by it, didn't I?
Yeah, you used to make it all the time.
But that was my go-to. Like, I was like, if I'm gonna do it, I gotta make sure I got something I want to eat. Look at the bell pepper. Got the onions. Extra carrot. It's really good. I'm not gonna eat any more on camera, y'all, because I gotta wind down. And that's a lot of my problem why I ain't getting this last little couple rolls off me, because I want to eat when I relax, because I always got something going on. I'm so busy. So busy. And it's just like, I just don't. And I got more stuff going on that I'm gonna put on my plate. I'm gonna have to share that with you then, yeah. But yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in. I wish I could show you guys my belly beads. I just got them, and I'm so excited to watch them drop. But I got them from my girl. Horrible with names. She was like, you forgot my name again. But I'm gonna share it on my page. I'm gonna pick them up yesterday. She does a great job. But yeah. That's about all tonight. You guys got anything else you want me to talk to you about? Tell my business about? Well, good luck in court. Enjoy your dinner. Miss you. I miss you too. Thank you so much, Gwen, for tuning in. Thank you for interacting with me. I get so bored up here. I think I get real nervous when I don't have people to talk to and I start stumbling more. So I appreciate that. I really do. Please share this. Please share it. I'll be back next week, guys. And don't know what we're going to talk about. But I might go out and eat somewhere and talk to you guys. Sit, talk, and eat. Amon was just giving me some advice yesterday. He was just like, you need to let me see all parts of you. The crazy, the sexy, and the cool. Like, I'm a really cool person. I think I'm funny. I mean, a lot of my friends think I'm funny. So I just have to find ways to incorporate that because I want to always stay decent in order. In anything that you do, you should want to do it decently and in order, to where you're just not trying to do anything to get views or whatever. But I'm not that type of person anyway. Everybody know me. I'm a pretty modest person. I don't like to do things for attention. I'm literally doing this just to help someone else. Thank you, Gwen. Thank you. I appreciate you. Please tune in again. I'd love to have you. And thanks for the good luck in court prayers. That's what we need. And not only that, just prayers that he gets something out of this. You know what I'm saying? And takes from this. I pray that the Holy Spirit does its job and manifests in any and every situation. Like, and we just take heed and take it for what it is, but also take heed and learn from it. Because that's what I'm really, really worried about. I don't want him to get into the groove of thinking he can do whatever he wants to do. So if he needs to be reprimanded, or if the father sees fit for him to be reprimanded, so be it. I'm that type of parent. I love my kids and I advocate for my kids, but I also know my kids ain't perfect. So, okay. With that being said, I'm going to let you guys go. If you don't mind, if you're not following the Woman in the Middle of It page, please do so. Go over to the Favorite Fake Vegan Chick page and follow it. I'll probably put a snippet up of this tonight over there as well. We do have the YouTube channels, Woman in the Middle of It and Favorite Fake Vegan Chick. If you don't mind going over there to follow that. And also watch a couple of the segments. That would be great. I'm on Snapchat as well at Shamika Be Well, SHEMEKABWELL. That's the same for my Instagram, so follow me on those two outlets. Actually, we have a Forever Covered LLC page over there on Instagram as well. That will be displaying a lot of my balloon work and just some recipes and stuff too, because you know that's what my business is, catering and event planning, balloons, all that stuff. We have a Forever Covered LLC Facebook page as well, so you can go over there and follow that too. And yeah, that's about it. So I'll see you guys next week. Like I said, I might be out eating with you guys. I gotta go out and test some locations out to make sure where the live is gonna be the best broadcastable. That's not a word, but whatever. Wherever it's gonna be the best lighting, to see if the service and the range is in good standing with the live broadcasting. So if you guys got some ideas, drop them. But yeah, if you want to see me do some crazy stuff, my mom was like, just do your little crazy stuff when you be dancing and singing. I said, I don't know about all that yet, but we'll see. Hey, Nisha, how you doing? Good to see you, boo. Hey, I missed you for the party. We enjoyed it. I should see you soon. I don't know how soon in Florida, but I'm supposed to be going down there to Alabama. So if you guys want to come over in October, I'm going down for 2.5 weeks to see my new baby born. I've never had the privilege to do this before, so I'm super excited. I'm gonna go down there and do everything that she needs me to do. You know, if it's cooking for her and her husband, keeping the kids quiet, rocking the baby to sleep, but most importantly, I'll be able to be there for the birth, and I'm so excited about that. So Okay, well, I'm gonna go call my honey, have me some dinner. I hope you guys enjoyed this segment. Like I said, drop some more ideas of what you want me to do to entertain you. So, with that being said, I want to thank the Most High for letting me be here with you guys tonight. And if He says so, I will see you guys back next week with another segment of Woman in the Middle of It. Thank you. Love you guys. Bye.